Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am sorry, but this is like the 15th time I'm doing this video because something is happening with my camera. It keeps going in and out of blurriness. So anyway, I'm going to try to get through this one without that happening. So this is the breakdown of February 26th pay. I'm just showing real numbers. I had messages from friends asking if I had other bills. I do. And I just break them apart with each paycheck. So I pay what is going to be due with that paycheck, and I just break them off into segments with each pay period. So I can get into that in another video again if you are new here. So this was the income between me and my husband on that payday, and then these were the bills that we paid, which totaled $1,666. And then I also had some miscellaneous expenses. I don't know. I could have borrowed from my miscellaneous envelope, but I just went ahead and budgeted for those and took that out of my snowball. So anyway, these are just unexpected things that came up, and I just wanted to go ahead and purchase those on payday. And then I went ahead and I filled my envelopes, which if you saw my last cash envelope update, I had $74 to roll over, and actually 74 plus 16, I actually had around $90 to roll over, but I ended up spending money. Me and a friend went in on a meal for a neighbor who just lost a loved one, and so we did that together. And then also my kids had Chick-fil-A biscuit sale at school, so they each wanted one of those, and that was $3 a piece. So anyway, I ended up rolling over. Actually, it was about $44, but just in, to simplify this for this video, I just rounded. So each payday we take out $500 and we put in our envelopes to live off of, but since I rolled that cash over, I only had to take out $460 from the ATM, so still gave me $500. I just used $40 from the last 2 weeks that I didn't spend. So then anyway, we had with these three numbers, it came out to be $21.61 of all of our expenses. So then I take $33.94, and then I just minus that $21.61, which gave us $1,233. So this is how you come up with your number to either get into your baby step or your emergency fund, and then start doing the debt snowball method, which is you pay the minimum payments on all your debts, but then tackle the lowest to largest debt with the snowball. So this came out to be $1,233, and if you've been watching, we are cash flowing some carpet. We also had a refund from U-Haul that ended up being $150. So anyway, I put that toward our carpet as well. So anyway, if you've been watching, we paid off a lot of debt, paid off our last student loan, and we have some things that we really want to get done, and we have been putting off until those were paid off. So these are just personal things that we are working toward. We still have 2 vehicles that we are paying on, but we are putting those on hold as far as paying them off right away. We just needed a break a little bit, and we wanted to go ahead and reward ourselves with some of the things that we've been putting off. So anyway, our carpet was originally $33.84, and our last snowball was only $806. So it left us $25.78. We put that $12.33 toward that, which left us at $13.45. But then we also put that refund toward the carpet as well, which gave us $11.95 left to owe on our carpet. So that is getting put in this week, and that will be paid in cash by the next paycheck. So anyway, and that's just a good example to show you how your snowballs or your leftover money will fluctuate every now and then. Sometimes you're going to have really good months, and then sometimes you're going to have expenses that just come up and your snowball is not going to be that big. But that's okay because you are still cash flowing expenses and managing your money appropriately. So I just wanted to share with you just another, like I said, real number breakdown. And I also wanted to share with you that I did pick up a notebook. I can't remember if I showed you this or not, but anyway, I kind of, bought this cute notebook to go ahead and get motivated again and keeping track. I stopped keeping track in our original notebook after we really got down to the last of our debts, and I knew exactly, we had like 2 loans left or something like that. So I stopped keeping track of the things that were cash flowed and stuff like that once I hit a certain number. So I bought a new notebook and I just started to write down new goals for 2021. I have lots of them. A lot of them are cash flowing things. Anyway, but I think that's good to write down your goals. So that is something that we are doing. And then I also have another, section of where I'm going to keep track of those things that we cash flowed. So then at the end of the year, when we get our W-2s back, we can say, oh, wow, this is how much money that we made, and we put, 50,000 or whatever, I don't know, some crazy number toward in cash flowing. And then this is our debt that we have left to go. So we do have a Best Buy credit card that has $24.80 left on it, but it's not due until October 22nd. We do same as cash deals, but I don't do same as cash as if I don't have the money in the bank for it. So that's just something personal that we do. You don't have to do that, but we are really diligent, and we have done same as cash in the past before, and it's always been fine with us. So anyway, I do want to pay off my Best Buy credit card early this year, so I'll keep you up to date on that. And then I have to figure out what Brian owes left on his car and what I owe on my car, but we'll write those numbers down as soon as I get them. But I do know our car, what we owe on our cars is a very small percentage of our income. So, but these are just things I'm kind of putting on hold until we do some house projects that we have really put off. And anyway, so I just wanted to share that with you all. And again, if you are doing the checkoff method, this is what my clipboard looks like. So for March, I went ahead and checked off these expenses that I put on here. This is just our go-to in the house. So on payday, I just literally go down the line and I just check mark. I log on and I just check mark all these that they've been paid. So that is how we keep track. But if you like to do it that way. And then also you can put down your annual expenses or things that come in quarterly, like our trash that is due. Is quarterly, so I just write down the month so I can prepare that I'm going to have that expense. And then you can see here I have my HOA that's due in February. We already paid that, so I crossed it off. It just kind of, helps keep you on track and organized when you have an expense. I don't like doing the envelope system for sinking funds because I just find that really confusing to break apart all these expenses and things like that. I just incorporate them into my miscellaneous expenses and budget as I go. So I just think that's easier, and I just found sinking funds really overwhelming when you're trying to sink funds and for costs that are going to come. But that's just me. I don't know. So you could do that if you want to. But I feel like this is just a real easy method for those that don't like to hassle with all those envelopes. So anyway, I wanted to break that down for you, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, thanks guys for watching.